Greg, with the big man matchup in this one.
Yeah, I love to see skilled bigs dueling down low. Kind of a throwback in some ways, but there's still plenty of physicality in the modern game.
Now Sacramento starting 5. The post pair for him will be Murray and Sabonis. Levine is out there with Ellis, and it's DeRozan in at the 3. Ellis with it. And Simons picks him up defensively. For 3, Levine. That shot missing.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
Thibault can't get it to go. And it's Sacramento's ball. It's a 3-point game. Murray, no good. Portland's gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. Here's Kamara. Offline with his 3. Sacramento's gone 0 of 2 from deep here. And there's the call on Matisse Thybulle. That is his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
For 3, Levine. Sacramento again missing. Trailblazers have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. Hey, Brett, what's one area where we really see these Portland Trailblazers excel?
Well, they're great on the offensive glass. They have presence on the inside. They have a ton of focus on just collecting rebounds. So great at retrieving those misses.
Now, here's Sabonis. And the rejection by Ayton.
Well, he has the size and can get up quickly. Ayton with the throwback.
An emphatic LU jam.
What a finish by Ayton, using those long arms to snatch that pass up high.
Levine kicks to Sabonis. Bangs home the trifecta.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
For Portland, they've gone 2 of 5 here, making 40% so far to start out the game. Simons from outside. Drills the 3-pointer. Simons has got 6.
Simons says hello. Great answer.
Ellis the pass to Murray. And he can't answer back. The 3-pointer offline. The Trailblazers have gone 50% from the field, hitting 3 of 6 since the opening tip. Thybulle for 3. Ayton kicks to Avdia. Outside, Simons. 6 on the shot clock. Tries again. Thybulle for 3. After 2 misses to start the game, he's on the board with that shot made.
Simons playing unselfish. That's going to help this team get in a great rhythm.
Ellis the pass to Murray. For 3. And there's Ellis. That's good on the assist by Levine.
He's going to punish you if you leave him open. He's more than willing to take the open 3 when he's got it.
Ayton a screen on Ellis. Back to Simons. From deep. DeRozan with the rebound.
Well, they shouldn't be giving that shot to anyone, but they certainly shouldn't be giving it to him. That's a big break for the defense.
They get a hand on it, and stolen by Simon. One-on-one fast break. Ayton with it, out guarded by Murray. Here's Avdia. Pass to Thybulle. Simons from outside. The shot comes out. The Kings trail by 5. And each season, GA, it seems like Anthony Simons is given more and more responsibility.
And you can understand why. He's proven to be a versatile scorer. And now we are seeing him take the next step with his playmaking.
0 defense. You can't let a good shooter have the wide open 3.
Murray sets a screen for Levine. Murray against Simon. Murray the pass to Sabonis. Murray sets a screen for Sabonis. And they come right back with their own 3-pointer. Sabonis has got a couple of 3s now in the first with the Kings. Thybulle for 3. Ayton kicks to Avdia. Misses the 3. The Kings trail by 5. Shoots the 3. Levine can't hit. And for Portland, they're shooting 36% in this first quarter, trying to get their bearings.
That's a good find from Ayton, understanding the defensive scheme, and he just waited for his teammate to be open.
And here is Murray after Avdia made the last three-pointer. And there's the call on Matisse Thybulle. That'll be his second foul of the game.
Second team foul. Substitution on
There's 14 seconds left here in the opening quarter. It's a bonus with the drive. Monk, no one around him, trains it from beyond the arc.
Really well done there. Just confident and composed, never in a hurry.
Grant on the wing. And that one released in time, but no good. Offense, the order of the day as the first quarter comes to a close. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through one quarter of action so far. And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for the Trailblazers.
We've got a bunch of this game yet to be played, but they're shooting well from the three-point line. That's got to be a welcome sight.
I love the passing that they displayed at the start of the game. Great ball movement. That's
Out of this world. Sharp is so quick into the air, and then he just hangs forever. Able to do things most others can't.
Sabonis, the pass to Laravia. Lets it go with a three. And Klingon pulls it down. Trailblazers leading by 7. While the Kings went from 3 seed in 2023 to out of the playoffs completely, Brent, last season.
Well, it speaks to how competitive the Western Conference was. You know, you got to realize, Kevin, Sacramento won just 2 less games than they did after that magical run in 2023. The West was just better, so the Kings got to fill some holes, find some pieces, and hopefully have some guys improve upon what they did last season.
The shot by Monk is no good.
And I like the bold move of going right back at him to return the three, but he just couldn't get it to go.
And nice work on the perimeter. Defenses must respect Sharp's range.
Here's Lyles. Out to Carter. Monk for 3. It's good from long range. Monk's got 6.
2 teammates connecting right there. Slick feed.
Henderson with the screen for Grant. Driving the lane. Out of bounds. Sacramento will take possession.
I know people can't see you, but you're doing what I'm doing. Scratching your head to that turnover.
Zach LaVine's checked in for Sacramento. Ellis comes in for Carter. Lyles a screen on Sharp. On the wing, Levine. Defended by Sharp. Shot's good by Lyles.
Head always on a swivel. Levine making things happen with his passing.
Grant sets a screen for Simons. Pass to Grant. Monk against Simons. Screen by Grant. Simons, the pass to Grant. Lots of room. And Portland again with the bucket. And here in the second quarter of action with a hair under 2.5 minutes played so far. Ellis kicks to Levine. And here is Lyles. And Jeremy Grant picks up the foul. That's his first foul. Greg, what a great time to be a fan of basketball. Not just in the NBA, but all over the world.
Absolutely, Kevin. The sport just continues to grow, and there's increased value being placed on all-around skill, even in youth basketball. And I think that bodes well for the future of the game.
Shot clock at 6. And here's Ellis from beyond the arc. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Ayton. About 3 minutes played so far in the second quarter. Tipped away. Stolen by Ellis.
2 minutes.
And the jam by Levine.
2 minutes.
And blessed with high-level explosiveness. Levine is no stranger to finishing in the air.
And stolen by Sharp. Nice break. Here come the Trailblazers. And then Sharp with the dunk.
Yeah, what a nice play. Just a coast-to-coaster by himself off of that steal.
Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Kevin, Anthony Simons came into the NBA at age 19, and he's paid his dues, working his way up from the end of the bench to a starring role. Coach Chauncey Billups says he just believes he's one of the best players in the NBA, and confidence is a big thing. Well, Kevin, he's certainly earned it. Back to you.
I would totally agree with you, D.A. Thank you so much. Simons, the pass to Avdia. Tried to answer back, but that three is off the mark. And the call will be against Anthony Simons. That is his first foul of the game. The Trailblazers making a switch here. Kamar is checked in, and then for Sacramento, Sabonis comes in for Valanciunas, and Keegan Murray's subbed in for Monk. Kicks it out to Ellis. Takes the three. Rebounded by DeAndre Ayton. Ayton's got 9 rebounds now tonight. Idle for three. Nailed from three-point land. Bibles got 9 points.
Not at all a bad passer for a center. Ayton with the feet.
Bean passes to DeRozan. Levine sets the screen for DeRozan. Tried to come right back with the three of his own, but it's no good. And now Avdia pushing it up, and no one back to stop him. And the Trailblazers, another three.
This is why coaches talk about playing with pace. The scoreboard tells it all.
Kind of get a team defensively on their heels, and if you can keep pushing and keep attacking, they never find some kind of defensive balance to help slow you down.
Nice answer back there. Love to see the competitiveness.
Yeah, both teams finding ways to the three-point line and trying to take advantage from distance.
First team foul.
Simons with the screen on Murray. The kick out to Simons. And so it's the Portland Trailblazers in control with the 9-point lead to end the quarter. Their lead is where it is because they've gotten good shots. A lot of good shots. And don't go away. We'll be right back. And we've got third quarter of basketball for you. 2 quarters in the books. And Zoelos will bring it up for the Kings. They trail by 9 points. Hey, Greg, one thing that the Kings have had work for them over the last few seasons is their depth.
And have made some shrewd moves to fill out their bench. Got great contributions from their 6 through 10 players. It's been a big part of their recent success.
On the floor for Sacramento, DeRozan and Murray slot in at the small and power forward. Ellis is out there with Levine, and it's Sabonis in at the 5 spot. Brent, Domantas Sabonis is truly a player you can run an offense through.
Yeah, he's a guy that you can basically put anywhere on the floor, and all of a sudden good things are going to happen, whether he's playing out of the post and dealing with double teams, or he's at the top of the key, able to read the defense, using his vision and his ability as a big to drive the basketball. Domantas, one of the better playmaking 5s that we have in the NBA.
Avdia with a screen for Simon. And taken away by Ellis. Oh, and here we go. Ellis has got it, the fast break chance. And it's Portland with the rebound. 13 points was their biggest lead in the game. Ayton. Sacramento grabs the miss. Sabonis has got 6 rebounds here tonight. Outside, Levine. And with a little over a minute gone, the second half is underway. Sabonis, the pass to Murray. 6 to shoot. Sabonis inside. Defended by Avdia. Wide open look here for Murray. That falls. Nice feed that time from Sabonis. Sabonis has got 3 assists in the game. And that one's good, Ayton.
Ayton showing he can be a problem on other spots on the floor, not just the post.
Not watching the line there. That'll be a backcourt violation. Delano Banton's checked in for Anthony Simons. And a change for Sacramento. Markel Fultz is checked in for Ellis. Ayton against Sabonis. Pass to Kamare. Back to Ayton. puts one up from 19. And DeMar DeRozan pulls it down. The Kings trail by 4. Fultz kicks to Murray. Sabonis with the ball. LaVine wide open. And another 3 for Sacramento.
Beautiful job closing the gap here. Let's see if they can sustain this run.
Well, they've shown both effort and will to get back into this one, but can they finish this one off? Can't let up now.
Here's Banton, guarded by Fultz. And right away, they match it with a three-pointer of their own.
You can't just stop when there's a pick set up. Gotta fight over it as a defender.
That's one that the coaches will watch tomorrow with that player. You hate to see him give up in that situation.
Sabonis sets the pick for LaVine. And they pick up 2. LaVine's got 5 points now this quarter. Portland leading.
2 minutes remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
Outside, Avdia. Pass to Kamare. Here's Banton. Just 5 on the clock. Here's Kamare. The Trailblazers need to get off a shot. Whoops, there's the 24-second shot clock violation, so they'll turn it over. Jeremy Grant, he's checked in for the Trailblazers. And a change for Sacramento. Monk's checked in. Kings have gone 4 of 7 to get things started here in the second half. Fades back. Rebound by the Trailblazers. Outside, Avdia. Down low. Thibault kicks to Ayton. Back to Thibault. The tray. A three-pointer is right on target. Thibault's got 12 points in the game.
Bottom line, you need shooters on your team who can space the floor.
Well, there's no doubt he's a legitimate threat from downtown, and he's demonstrating that in this game.
The Kings shooting their second and third shots at the line right here. In 2023, and Brent, you and I remember this, Keegan Murray set an NBA record with 11 consecutive threes in one game.
What an unbelievable night to witness that kind of consistency and a guy locked in like that. I mean, that's different, and it speaks to Murray's focus. But this guy has so much more to contribute to a team and room to grow. That night was special, Kevin.
Banton's shot is off. And it's Sabonis with the ball for the Sacramento Kings. It's a three-point game. There's 31 seconds left to play in the third. Crafty move. Pass to Banton. Now Ayton kicks it out to Grant. On the clock. Over Murray, and they force the shot clock violation. Great D.
Well, after committing a turnover like that, you're just praying the game doesn't come down to the last possession. You'll remember that one.
12 seconds left to play here in the third. And it's Lyles in the corner. Can't tie it up as that one misses. Here's Grant. We're at the end of the third, and we've still got a close one. Trailblazers lead by... And with these teams locked in a very close contest, this fourth quarter promises to be a good one. Trailblazers leading by 3. We've got Scoot Henderson. Bringing his out there with Grant. Then it's Sharp. And it's Banton in a point. That's the group on the floor for Portland.
When a pick like that is questionable and creates that much of an advantage for the offense, you have to blow the whistle.
Yeah, a quick little lean like that is going to get the ref's attention. Foul call.
And it's Valanciunas that time on the assist by LaVine. Valanciunas has got the game tied up here for Sacramento. To the middle. Sharp on the wing. Nice move. Pass to Banton. Jacks up a 3. Buries it from three-point range. And the Trailblazers lead by 3.
Nice vision from the youngster. Sharp that time.
LaVine kicks to Valanciunas. Tries a three. They get it back. Monk outside. It's up a three. Cans it from downtown.
Defensively, you can't back off him that much. You don't want to give up easy threes at this stage of the game.
Here's Sharp. Grant outside. There's the three. And Valanciunas pulls it down. For Sacramento, they've gone 2 of 3 from the field to get the fourth quarter started. About a minute and a half through the fourth quarter now. Valanciunas with a screen on Grant. 4 on the shot clock. Lyles kicks to Levine. Shoots over Klingon. And that won't go, missing the go-ahead bucket. Portland's gone 1 of 2 from three-point range here in the fourth. For 3, Henderson. Rebounded by Valanciunas. Valanciunas has got 4 rebounds in this game. Levine deciding where to go with it. Monk sets the screen for Levine. That shot off. For Portland, they've gone 1 of 3 from the field to start the fourth quarter. Grant for 3. And it's Sacramento with the rebound. Valanciunas has got his 5th rebound in this one. From deep, Ellis. Poked away. Klingon with the steal. And the dunk by Grant.
Oh, that is just unreal. Is this the dunk contest, or are we actually playing a real game?
No, this one counts, Greg, believe me. But confidence to attempt the alley-oop to himself. Some nice ball movement here by the Kings. Levine for 3, Ellis. And that comes off the assist by Levine. Ellis has got the lead up to 1 now for the Kings. Grant for 3. Here's Klingon. It's 3-pointers off the mark. Sacramento's gotten 3 of their 6 3-pointers to fall here in the fourth. Ellis kicks to Levine. Lets the 3 fly. The offensive rebound. Out to the right wing. Henderson against Lyles. Levine inside the 3-point line. The rebound by Sharp.
It's almost like he's trying to make things hard on himself. You know, he's just got to slow the game down. Try to get some easy ones.
On its way from Monk for 2. Hits the outside fadeaway. And the Kings lead by 3. And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The hustle stats for Sacramento.
They have been a wrecking ball defensively. Coming up with steals, being active with their hands, and just doing a terrific job of disrupting the rhythm.
Something else I've seen from them in this game is just how quick they are to capitalize on their turnover. I mean, they're pouncing on that stuff. You got to be careful when you're handling the ball around.
Catching up on the changes for Portland. Andre Ayton's checked in for Klingon. Avdia comes in for Sharp. Matisse Thybulle checked in for Scoot Henderson. And it's Simons in for Delano Banton.
He's a guy that lives for a big moment like that. Great focus and courage in the clutch.
Sabonis. Pass to Ellis. Murray outside. From outside the arc. Avdia with the rebound. And here are the Trailblazers now. 13 points was their biggest lead in the game. Grant against Murray. Knocks down the trifecta.
That is world class.
Love seeing that there. A huge possession, and he nets it.
Ellis goes in. Outside for Murray. And stolen by Ayton. And it's Grant in the corner. Off target from 3-point range.
Looking to tie it up with a big triple.
You could bet that's what they're looking for this late in the game. They need that 3.
You know, and after fighting to get back into it, that was the chance they...
so off the tip, it's the Trailblazers. The starters for the Golden State Warriors. Curry and Pods make up the backcourt. Down low, it's Draymond and Looney. And it's Butler in at the small forward. Connects from downtown.
He's consistent from out there, especially when you give him that kind of room.
Coach, you talk about guys who are always upping their game. How about Anthony Simons?
Well, Brian, I feel like he's one of the truly under-the-radar scorers in this league. He's put in a lot of time and work, never satisfied with himself or his game, and he just keeps getting better.
Love seeing Aiden take these mid-range jumpers. He realizes guys at his position have to hit these kind of shots.
Looney passes to Green. Looney, a screen on Avdia. Pass to Pajemski. From outside the arc. It's not going to go for him.
And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. He just missed it.
Outside Thibault. Lets it fly. Warriors with the rebound.
Couldn't quite line that one up. Just got to shake it off and move on to the next one.
Pajemski sinks the tray.
With all eyes on Steph when he has the ball, his teammates find openings, and he finds them.
The Trailblazers have gone 2 of 3 from the floor. Aiden with a screen. Avdia from outside. Count it. 1 for 1 to start the game.
Exchanging buckets from downtown. That's been a staple of tonight's game.
Yeah, sometimes you get in a shootout like this, but you just hope that you can get a stop first.
Now here's Curry. Outside for Green. Butler taking his time here. Just 5 to shoot. And it's Butler with the jam.
Oh, a fearless finish from a fearless player. Jimmy making some noise.
Pass to Kamari. It's stolen by Curry. Here's Butler. And it's Butler with the jam.
Ooh, just great work cashing in on the fast break.
Well, converting on those transition opportunities is just so important.
Scoot Henderson's checked in for Kamara. And just under 2.5 minutes elapsed here in the first. Back to Simons. Henderson left side. They set a pick. Out to Simons. Here's Thibault. No good on the 3. The Warriors trailing. Well, the truth is, Stan, you lose a franchise legend like Damian Lillard, it really changes your identity.
Oh, it does, Brian. Their offense ran through Lillard for over a decade. Last year was almost a total reset. Now someone has to step up and be that guy.
Now here's Curry. 1:56 left now in the first quarter. Wide open. And Aiden pulls it down.
Those are precisely the looks this team is trying to create.
Yeah, quality offense will serve you well in the long run. You can't settle for bad shots.
Portland again missing. The Warriors have gone 4 of 6 in the first quarter. 3 shots, 3 baskets. Great efficiency so far.
How talented is Butler? I mean, just so adept at carving out some space inside and converting.
Blazers trail by 4. It's tipped on the wing. Simons to stop the run. Oh, and he slams it down. Wow.
Yeah, what a finish. He used his bounce to throw it down over the taller defender.
Allie LaForce had a chance to catch up with head coach Chauncey Billups. Allie, what do you have to say?
He talks about the task of facing Jimmy Butler, fiery wing. Coach said, you can talk about the scouting report all you want with Jimmy, but he brings the extra dimension. Butler has the attitude that is unmatched in the league. The passion of Jimmy Butler in full focus tonight, Brian.
Great work, Allie. Thanks. Now here's Curry. No made baskets yet. Ayton with the defensive effort.
That's the shot you hope for. Right at the rim. Just couldn't capitalize.
Here's Henderson. He takes it in. Can't cash it in from close range. The Warriors have gotten 50% of their shots to fall so far. They're 5 of 10. And he jams it home with authority.
Yeah, head first down the lane. Henderson wants to throw it down on your head.
Here's Butler. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. It's going to be on DeAndre Ayton. These are his first free throws of the game. And the Warriors making a switch here. Butler hits them both. There's 10 seconds left to play in the first. Henderson with a screen on Butler. And here's Grant from the arc. Hits a three-pointer. The 3 from Curry. And that's not going to go. Misses at the buzzer. Good scoring in this one as we conclude the first quarter. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we played through 1 quarter of action so far. And a chance for a moment to check out the scoring breakdown for the Trailblazers.
Well, the thing about hitting early threes, it spaces the floor and makes things a lot easier offensively.
They've also been quick to set up their teammates, wasting no time making the extra pass for the open look.
So on the floor for Golden State, Curry and Hield to the sharpshooting backcourt. Kuminga is out there with Trace Jackson-Davis, and it's Payton in at the 3. Now here's Curry, and there's the foul. It'll go on Shaedon Sharpe. That's his first foul. Well, Grant, with all the parity and competition in the league today, there's still those teams piling up losses.
Yeah, B.A., and with teams like the Thunder excelling, it's almost like youth is no longer an excuse, but some rebuilds take longer than others.
Here's Sharpe, pass to Kamari. There's the 3. Here's Grant. And can't get it to go. Now 1 of 2.
Yeah, loose coverage by the defense, but he just couldn't make them pay.
And here's Kuminga for 3. Portland with a rebound. Outside Sharpe. Grant with it. Here's Klingon. Jackson-Davis grabs the miss. Warriors trail by 4. Outside Kuminga. Pass to Hield. The 3 is up. Knocks down the long J.
Long-range shots like that, almost effortless for Hield. Every chance he gets, he'll take that shot.
And it's Gary Payton II with a foul. That's his first foul of the game. Robert Williams checked in for Portland. Looney's checked in for the Warriors. Podziemski comes in for Hield. Three-pointer Sharpe. Looney grabs a miss. Looney's got 5 rebounds tonight. Grant, despite the Warriors' success over the last decade, it hasn't always been this way for this franchise.
Yeah, they didn't have many winning seasons before they got Steph, Clay, and Dre. And you know, B.A., from 1978 to 2012, they made the playoffs just 6 times.
Portland has gone 0 for 2 from outside in the second quarter. And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
Well, Jeremy Grant averaged single digits in points the first 4 seasons of his career. But over the last 4 seasons, he's scoring over 20 a game. He said it all changed for him back in Detroit, adding, quote, "I grew as a player, being the #1 option and seeing different coverages. Now I'm reaping the benefits," unquote. Brian?
All right, Allie, thanks. Now here's Sharpe. No points yet. This one for 3. Nails it from 3. And the Trailblazers lead by 4.
And everybody wants to see what kind of range Sharpe has. Looks like the NBA three-point line won't be a problem for him.
Well, the defender's stopping the developing fast break. That looks like a transition take foul. And he'll be shooting his first free throw. And when you talk about this Portland team, Stan, they're young and talented. They have some nice pieces going forward.
Yeah, and Brian, it starts with Scoot Henderson and Anthony Simons in that backcourt, but Shaedon Sharpe, when healthy, they've got some good pieces to build around.
Draymond Green, he's checked in for the Warriors. Jimmy Butler comes in for Payton.
Well, the defense can't lose track of him. He's just too talented offensively.
Here's Ayton. The Warriors pull it in. Looney's got 6 rebounds in the game. Green with the ball. Now Sharpe defending. The 3 ball. That one's good from Green. And the assist by Butler. And now a 3-point Warrior lead.
A pleasant surprise for Draymond there. I mean, I love when he looks for his offense.
Shot to stop the run. Simons, that one's good. Simons got 8 points.
And both teams running long-range plays that are working.
Well, you know it's become a three-point shooting league. Teams shooting a steady diet from outside.
The shot by Pajemski, no good.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
Avdia finds Grant. It's Avdia on the wing. He's covered by Curry. And it's Green with the ball for the Warriors. They've only given up 6 here in this quarter. Count it.
We know Green prefers to work up close. He loves getting those high percentage looks.
They set the pick. There's Simons with a 3. Pure from 3-point range. Simons got 6 points in the quarter.
Oh, what a crafty move, causing the defender to pause right there.
And here's Green from the arc. And Ayton pulls it down. Ayton's got 5 rebounds in the game. Avdia with it. And Looney picks him up defensively. No good with the triple. The Warriors have gone 4 of 10 from the field in the second.
Yeah, Ayton has all the physical gifts of a great shot blocker. Size, length, and agility.
Green with a screen on Sharp. Here's Pajemski. And the shot is good. Drop it in off the front of the rim. Give him 8 points now. These teams have really gone back and forth.
Yeah, 5 lead changes already. This one's going to be a battle for sure.
First personal foul. Second team foul.
And here's Simons outside. And the rebound goes to the Warriors. Looney's got rebound number 8 now. Pass to Hield. Lets the 3 fly. Nails it from beyond the arc. And now a 4-point Warrior lead. Here's Avdia. He knocks it down. Wait a minute.
2 minutes allowed to review the play.
We're heading to the locker room. They're going to bring out the monitor and see if he got it off in time.
Yeah, the replay makes it obvious. He got that shot off in time. It should be an easy decision for the officials.
And the first half comes to a conclusion in a game that's been very close so far. Warriors ahead, leading by just 2. And join us right back here after the break for the start of the second half. And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been a fairly even one. You look at Anthony Simons, he's been playing really well.
Through the first 2 quarters, he's been on fire. Explosive offensive performance.
Yeah, and in terms of slowing him down, I think they're going to have to change things up. Give him some different looks.
We've got Anthony Simons. DeAndre Ayton is out there with Denny Avdia. Then it's Matisse Thybulle, and it's Kamare in at the 3. That's the group on the floor for Portland. Curry gets the bucket.
Using the mid-range area of the floor, Curry, an offensive mastermind.
Pass to Thybulle. Throws it up high. Oh, it's stolen by Butler. Oh, and a fast break for the Warriors. There's Pajemski. And the finish with the layup. Pajemski's got 10 points in the game.
And this kind of play is only going to grow their lead, holding the other guys down on defense and converting on the turnover.
Oh, look at Green. So smart, so athletic.
And can't forget where Green is in transition because he keeps himself ready to score in these situations.
Well, Stan, you coached against some really tough players in your day. Where does Jimmy Butler stand right now? What makes him Jimmy Butler?
Well, I think, Brian, he's just a great competitor. He wants to take on the biggest challenges when he's on the defensive end, and on offense, he is willing to attack anyone.
Curry finds Green, 6 to shoot. The kick out, Curry. Tried to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. Blazers trail by 6. Avdia passes to Thybulle, and there's the foul. It'll go on Matisse Thybulle. That's his first foul of the game.
And just a great job of getting there first and absorbing the contact.
The Warriors have gotten 4 of their first 5 shots to go since the break. To the left wing. Avdia against Green. Outside Pajemski. Down low. Butler passes to Green. Outside Pajemski. Avdia pulls it in. Portland's shooting pretty well at 45%. And the foul called on Draymond Green. That's foul number 2 for him. Payton's checked in for Green.
First team foul. Substitution for the Warriors. Number 0, Gary Payton.
Here's Kamari. Second chance shot. Ayton passes to Simons. Avdia from outside. It's rebounded by Golden State. Looney's got rebound number 9 now. What an effort here tonight. Butler up top, defended by Avdia. There he is, the three-point king, delivers on cue.
Not sure there's such a thing as a bad 3 for Steph.
Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
The Blazers have a lot to learn. Coach Chauncey Billups said, I owe it to these players to coach them. The only way I know to do that is with honesty. It's always coming from a good place. Once you know that, then you take it with love. I lead with love. I don't lead with fear. Brian?
That's a Hall of Fame mentality, Allie. He's been in their shoes. From the arc. They get it back. Oh, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
Just great positioning to get the rebound, then get it back up.
To the paint. Payton takes the 3. And the Warriors with another 3. Stan, you've coached some great defensive anchors in your time. Who do you view as the best in the game today?
Well, Brian, you probably have to start with Rudy Gobert, but we've got guys like Brook Lopez, Jaren Jackson, Anthony Davis, and then we've got 2 young ones coming up that could be as good as we've seen in Wemby and Chet Holmgren.
If you're defending Butler, you throw up your hands when he makes a pull-up. It's just not fair.
Gets the 3 to fall.
Yeah, he's leading the charge for them. But let's be honest, he needs more help if they're going to get out in front.
Well, consistent scoring is a good foundation for a comeback. They can't be wasting possessions now.
Up top, Curry. Butler, a screen on Simons. Curry finds some space. Takes a big high bounce and goes in. Curry's got 12 points now in the quarter.
Well, guys, I'm happy I'm not guarding Steph right now. On nights like tonight, Curry can do no wrong.
On the wing, Simons. Looking to get it going. And there's the foul. It's on DeAndre Ayton. That's foul number 2 for him. Portland making a switch here. Grant's checked in. Jackson Davis is checked in for the Warriors. Hield comes in for Stephen Curry. Here's Payton. And Ayton pulls it down. Ayton's got rebound number 7 tonight. Thibault finds Grant. Up top, Thibault. Pass to Kamari. To the middle. Oh, deflected. Here's Payton. He got it up in time, but it would not fall for him. And here at the end of the third, and it's time to bring up the State Farm assist of the game.
You talk about painting a magnificent picture with that dive. Just a great decision and a perfect delivery.
Wow, that was an absolute masterpiece of an assist. He knew exactly when to deliver the ball, and it made for a beautiful score.
The fourth quarter has arrived. So good to have you with us. On the court for Golden State to start the fourth. Curry and Hield to the sharp-shooting backcourt. Gary Payton II is out there with Kuminga. And it's Jackson Davis in at the center position. All right, let's take a look at the energy stats, how the hustle game has been going for the Warriors.
Well, all you can ask for is your guys to be really active on D, and they've been more than that tonight.
And they've also been so active defensively, getting deflections, forcing turnovers, and scoring off of them.
Kuminga against Williams. Oh, Kuminga, strong like bull.
And just executing at a high level. I mean, taking what the...
Oh, my goodness.
What a dunk.
Yeah, he's just explosive. I mean, Scoot gets off the ground in a hurry and puts some emphasis on it, too.
And the three-pointer goes.
And he's not taking it easy on them at all. I mean, we all know he's going to keep pouring it on.
And defensively, that kind of effort is just not going to cut it.
He's got a clear path. And he lobs it up to the rim.
An aggressive move to a strong finish.
Yeah, and getting out in transition allows for some easy points before that defense is fully set.
When Jeremy Grant is dishing out an assist, that is a great sign for this team.
Henderson against Curry. Hield passes to Kuminga. Hield with room to shoot, and he didn't get quite enough under that one.
Well, if you give him that shot again, I'm willing to bet he nails it, especially with that lack of defensive effort.
Outside for Henderson. On the wing, Grant. Outside Sharp. Shot clock at 5. They get the rebound. Pass to Henderson. Now Williams. And here's Grant from the arc. Jacks up a 3. On the wing, Grant. Beyond the arc. He drops it from range.
No hesitation from Grant. He's not bashful shooting off the catch when given the chance.
Here's Payton. The 3 is up. Sinks it from distance. Payton's got 5 points in the quarter.
Exchanging buckets from downtown. That's been a staple of tonight's game.
Yeah, sometimes you get in a shootout like this, but you just hope that you can get a stop first.
Curry passes to Hield. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Curry. And the Warriors lead by 15.
Well, the defense gave that away. He's a skilled shooter who you have to contest at the arc.
Portland has gone 2 of 6 so far in the fourth. Sends it home from three-point land.
He's been so aggressive on offense, and with the results, you understand why.
Well, yeah, and the defense is going to have to respond to that and chase him off the arc.
And it's Henderson with the ball for Portland. Outside Sharp. And there's the drive. And that one is stuffed right through.
Yeah, not afraid to finish at the rim. Sharp, just relentless.
Hield drives in. Lets it go from deep. It's hauled in by the Trailblazers. Klingen's got his 8th rebound here tonight. And here's Grant from the arc. It's rebounded by Golden State. Outside Kuminga. And Scoot Henderson picks up the foul. That's his first foul. And some changes here for Portland. Denny Obvious checked in for Williams. Simons comes in for Sharp. And it's Ben in for Henderson. And a new group getting ready for the Warriors. Looney's checked in for Jackson Davis. Draymond Green comes in for Kuminga. Butler's checked in for Payton. And Pajemski subbed in for Hield.
And they were really able to find the mismatches they wanted and exploit those all night. Great execution from the players and coaching staff for the Warriors.
They looked to run any time they could.
They set the tone with their pace. Their transition game was excellent.
We've come to expect big-time games from him. Just another day at the office for Stephen Curry.
Well, what an unselfish display from him tonight. Sharing the ball, creating for others, just beautiful basketball.
Green, a screen, fires the 3. Simons with a rebound. 3-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Banton can't get it to go. And here is Green. Outside Pajemski. Fires the 3. The shot no good. So it's the Warriors taking care of business in this one. It ends up being a fairly easy road. All right, Allie, thank you. And that'll do it, folks. For Stan.
thing you gotta love watching is great ball movement.
Which is something both of these teams take pride in. It's always fun to watch guys be unselfish with the ball and look to make each other better.
Golden State moving it around. Podziemski finds Green. Back to Podziemski. And it's off from three-point range. And here now the Kings. DeRozan with the screen for Levine. Pass to DeRozan. And the rebound goes to the Warriors.
No clue how he misfired on that shot. You don't see that from him very often.
Here's Butler. And that's out of bounds. It was last touched by Murray.
Warriors ball.
Green with a screen on Ellis. Here's Curry. The shot goes in. First shot, first basket.
So challenging to guard in pick and rolls. Curry excels at exploiting the defense in these sets.
And Brandon Podziemski gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul.
First team foul.
Green against Murray. Sabonis' screen on Green. DeRozan in the corner. It's stolen by Curry.
Good instincts to read the path and get in a position to pick it off.
Podziemski's shot is good.
Oh, nice pass by Butler. He can be tricky to defend because he can take the shot or give it up just as easily.
RJ, with how well Curry continues to play, I'm not sure his three-point record will ever be broken.
It's going to be tough to do. But even if it does, I think Steph will still be regarded as the best shooter we have ever seen, simply because how he changed the game.
Now here's Green, and the call will be against Sabonis. That's his first foul.
First team foul.
And in the first, a little over a minute and a half in. Curry kicks it to Looney. Over Ellis. That one off the back iron and out. Sacramento off to a slow start. Still without a basket in the game. On the wing, Murray. He's defended by Podziemski. For three, Ellis. Warriors with the rebound.
Just enough coverage to bother that three-point attempt.
Pass to Podziemski. And another three for Golden State.
Boy, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
Yeah, when he gets engaged this early in the game, it's bad news for the defense. He can roll this start throughout the rest of the game.
Sabonis, that's good.
Showing off those playmaking skills, Levine keeps his head up, makes the easy play.
Butler a screen on Ellis. Curry with it. Now guarded by DeRozan. Butler outside for Curry. Tries the spin move. High post try. Takes a big height bounce and goes in. Curry's got his second basket of the game.
Nice work from the in-between area. Curry has no problem taking this shot when it's available.
And the three ball is good.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from three. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
And here is Green after the three-pointer from Zach LaVine. Butler against DeRozan. Butler goes in. Green, the pass to Butler. Shoots over DeRozan and misses it off the right side of the rim. The Kings trail by 4. Should we know that not many teams have had steady core players like the Warriors have had over the past decade.
Well, there's so much player movement these days, and it's hard to keep any roster intact, let alone a superstar team like Golden State.
Now Curry. After Zach LaVine missed from long range. Curry wide open. And Domantas Sabonis pulls it down.
If he gets that look again, he should take it. You can't let one miss scare you off of a very good shot.
LaVine, good.
This is how LaVine operates. He hunts down shots and then fully commits to his selection.
Curry kicks to Butler. Trying to answer back, but that three is off the mark. Murray, the pass to Sabonis. Oh, and he almost had a 4-point play right there. He'll go to the line with a chance for three.
Sabonis is a guy who works hard on both ends of the floor, and he does things the right way.
Greg, give us one word to describe Domantas Sabonis on the offensive end.
Kevin, I guess I'd say dominant, but that only scratches the surface. The way Sabonis drops dimes, hits shots, and controls the glass, dominant just doesn't even really begin to say enough.
Here's Jackson Davis.
A big man with a big finish.
Sacramento's gone 3 of 6, 50% from deep so far tonight. Carter, the pass to Monk. Outside, Sabonis. Pass to Wiles. Clock at 6. Sabonis kicks to Wiles. Shoots over Jackson Davis. Again, the miss by the Kings.
Normally he drains that.
On the wing, Heel. Traps in the tray.
Really crisp, intelligent passing to make that basket possible.
Monk for 3. No good on the last second attempt there. And so the first quarter is in the books. Warriors ahead. And if you're just joining us, we've played through one quarter in this one. What do you guys think about the Warriors here so far?
You got to credit their defense, communicating, rotating, making plays on the ball.
It's been a group effort, and that's what it takes to play the kind of defense that they've played. Great showing from them.
So for the Golden State Warriors right now, some kind of shooting in the backcourt for them. It's Curry and Heel. Kuminga out there with Gary Payton II. And it's Jackson Davis in at the 5, roaming the paint. And, Richard, you just get the feeling that Jonathan Kuminga is finally starting to hit his stride, don't you?
It is all about opportunity in this league, Kevin. With more playing time and scoring chances, Kuminga has really blossomed, and he is not done getting better.
And you got to appreciate just the presence of mind there. Monk demonstrating solid court awareness by finding the open man.
Jackson Davis can't get it to go. The Kings trail by 4. And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Kevin, thanks. Domantas Sabonis set the longest double-double streak in over half a century last season with 61 straight double-doubles. He said, "It's awesome to be mentioned with the greats. It's my job as a big man to get rebounds and to finish. At the end of the day, we're just out there to win." Kevin?
Thank you, David. That double-double streak was a blast to watch. Historic in so many ways.
Rare you'll see him miss such an open look.
In the corner, it's Monk. And so it looks like the Kings will retain possession here.
Great instincts from him to get a hand on that pass and tip it out.
Yeah, I think he was hoping to maybe even get the steal, but I agree. He still got a good outcome.
Levine's checked in for the Kings. Ellis comes in for Carter. And then for Golden State, Looney's checked in for Trace Jackson Davis. And it's Brandon Podziemski in for Buddy Hield. Now Kuminga following Sabonis' three-point attempt. Outside for Curry. Kuminga, screen on Ellis. Curry looking it over. Here's Podziemski. And a great assist by Curry as that one goes in. Podziemski's got 9. And so Ellis will bring it up for the Kings. They trail by 7. Levine for 3. Warriors with the rebound. Looney's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Curry in the lane. Pass to Looney. Podziemski with it. Greg, every year, injuries are a huge factor in shaping the title race. And I'm guessing that teams should probably put more of a premium on durability. What do you think?
Well, Kevin, I think all GMs take that into account. A team wants to be confident it'll have a stable roster over the course of a long season.
It's just ridiculous. He's just an absolute surgeon when he has the ball. This man is surgical. There is no way to slow him down when he wants to score.
Podziemski with it. Monk defending. Outside, Kuminga. Up top, Podziemski. Monk defending. Here's Kuminga. Nice D from Sabonis.
That's not the type of opportunity he fails to convert very often.
Levine inside the three-point line. The kick out to Sabonis. Back to Levine. For the three. Pass to Wiles. Ellis outside. In the corner, it's Sabonis. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. And it's now only a one-point Warrior lead.
Clearly, Sabonis has that shot dialed in before he even gets the ball. He catches it and shoots it with a quick release.
He takes it in. There's Kuminga. And Kuminga throws it down.
And not the prototype power forward, but he has tremendous athletic ability.
Levine passes to Monk. Miles sets a screen for Monk. In the corner, it's Sabonis. Back to Monk. Over in the corner, Ellis. Levine finds Ellis. That's good, and it's Levine with the assist. Levine's got 3 assists now in this one. Here's Kuminga. It's good. And that's now 6 points for Jonathan Kuminga.
That's a fantastic decision by Curry. Defense too focused in on Steph.
Pass to Wiles. And here's Sabonis. Wiles sets a screen for Sabonis. Here's the three. Another three for Sacramento.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
Yeah, as soon as these guys feel contact, they are just disappearing like they're not even there. You gotta show some fire and keep defending.
Kuminga, no good. Monk outside. And that would have counted, but his shot was off the mark this time. And that'll do it for the first half. A competitive game so far. Thanks so much, Dave, for the great interview. Don't go away, folks. We'll be back for the second half of basketball right after this. And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. DeRozan and Murray slot in at the small and power forward. Ellis is out there with Levine, and it's Sabonis in at the center, filling out the middle. So that's the 5 in the game for Sacramento.
How about the confidence that Levine has? Feels like he can take these shots whenever he wants.
It's a great move, and he catches the defense completely off guard.
Yeah, taking it right to the rim. One imagines that might be discussed at halftime. That's going to be on the film.
Outside for Murray. Outside, Sabonis. Lets it go from deep. On the rebound, goes to the Warriors. Richard, when it comes to Draymond Green, we know about his defense. But what does he give you offensively?
I think it starts with his passing. Not many big men can do what he does the way he does it. And especially effective when he's hitting the 3-ball, stretching the floor, allowing for more space for his shooters.
The Warriors trail. Curry passes to Looney. They set the screen. Outside, Green. The kick outside to Butler. It's Curry outside. Good, and Butler gets the assist. Curry's got 7 points.
Curry is just lethal from outside.
Oh, he really wanted that triple. Even though he missed, I really like the competitiveness I'm seeing.
Green passes to Curry. Beyond the arc. Rebound by Murray.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
Curry dishes to Green. Pass to Podziemski. Back to Green. The kick outside to Butler. And the officials calling for a 3-second violation.
And those are the kinds of mistakes that are magnified when we're talking about a game down the stretch.
The Kings have gotten just one of their first 4 shots to fall since coming out of the locker room at the break. Murray is screen on Curry. Outside for Murray. Offensive rebound. Back to Levine. Pass to Sabonis. Curry against Levine. Can they get it? And off the left side of the rim, and it swirls in for him. Levine's got 5 points now in the quarter. Knocked away and stolen by Murray. A three, and there's Levine on the assist by Ellis. Now it's a 4-point Kings lead.
And this is the game plan for him, and he's a big part of their floor spacing.
Yeah, you got to know where he is at all times, especially when he's rolling around the perimeter ready to fire.
And you don't ever want to get into the habit of letting the offense get to the rim. What you appreciate most about Curry is his confidence, especially when it comes to how far he can connect from.
Malik Monk, he's checked in for the Kings. The Warriors also with his sub. Payton's checked in. Now here's Levine. He's got 14. Outside, Sabonis. Driving to the basket. Three-pointer. Another three for Sacramento.
Basically a Hail Mary, and Levine got the benefit of the doubt.
Out to Payton. Fires from deep. Levine with the rebound. Kings leading now by 5. We've gone about 3.5 minutes into the third now. Monk, no one around him. Another three for Sacramento.
And perimeter scoring, I have to imagine it was a topic of discussion at halftime.
And you see this so much more nowadays in the NBA. Teams putting a larger emphasis on jacking up threes.
And here is Curry, following the three-pointer by Malik Monk. Fires it up. Second shot opportunity. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for the Kings.
The name of the game in the modern NBA is making threes, spacing the court, and that's exactly what they are doing tonight.
And the other thing that stands out is just how well they have moved the ball. Everyone's touching it and having a chance to create.
Catching up on the changes for Sacramento. Arabia's checked in, and it's Carter in for Levine. Warriors trail by 8. On the wing, Hield. And they cash in right away with the quick shot. Hield's got 5.
You should be looking for Hield. What a great pass.
Monk sets the screen for Carter. Off target from outside. The Warriors have gone 3 of 7 on field goal attempts here in the second half. Butler against DeRozan. Butler goes in. And a missed layup. Outside DeRozan. And the last second attempt doesn't fall. And so it's Zach LaVine making things happen for the King. And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist of the game.
And, you know, you can always count on him for at least a couple of these pretty assists over the course of the game. And this one, a thing of beauty.
And the ability to drop your jaw with the pass is something you rarely see in this league. What a talent he is.
And it's been a very competitive game so far as we get rolling here in quarter number 4. So with Butler sitting on the bench, here's the group that Steve Kerr has on the floor. Some kind of shooting in the backcourt for him. It's Curry and Hield. Trace Jackson-Davis out there with Jonathan Kuminga. And it's Moody in at the 3 spot. Now Hield. Following the miss by Jonathan Kuminga from deep. Outside for Curry. Launches a 3. Hield can't hit. And Zorellis will bring it up for the Kings. They lead by 4. And that one's good. LaRavia.
He can really stroke it from deep. You have to keep better tabs on him.
And the Warriors with some changes. Gary Payton is checked in for Jonathan Kuminga. And it's Brandon Pajemski in for Moses Moody. Now here's Curry. No one near Payton as he lets it go. Connects from 3-point range.
Confident and composed on the 3-point shot at a critical juncture.
Ellis kicks to Levine. Valanciunas with a screen on Hield. He tries for three. No good from Valanciunas. Warriors trail by 4. Murray finds Payton. Golden State moving it around. Here's Jackson Davis. Pass to Payton. Now Hield. And here is Payton, guarded by Valanciunas. Back to Podziemski. Hield outside. And the 3 off target.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the 3. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
Gets the 3-pointer to fall. Laravia's got 6 here in this quarter.
You can't lose a shooter like him on the court. The ball will find its way to him, and he will drill a 3 each time.
One-on-one here. The steal. Now the Warriors moving it up. Here's Podziemski. Lays it in off the breakaway.
Way ahead of the field. He can do pretty much whatever he wants.
And those might be the easiest points of the month for him.
Now, here's Monk. Ellis outside. Launches it. Warriors with the rebound. Hield's got his 4th rebound in this one. Payton passes to Curry. Curry through traffic. Count it! Oh!
And with a limitless jump shot, the elusive ball handling skills, Curry can get a bucket pretty much whenever he wants.
Now Levine. After the missed 3 from Malik Monk. And Levine, here we go. And it's Curry with the rebound. Warriors trail by 3. Podziemski finds Curry. Out to Payton to tie it up. Podziemski with it. Hield left side. Fires for 3. Buries the long-range jumper.
You gotta love Hield's relentless fire on the court, especially when it's do or die time.
Monk with the ball. Now Payton defending. Back to Monk. There's 1:26 left in the 4th quarter. Plenty of daylight on that shot. And the Kings lead by 3.
Just a humongous 4th quarter for him, especially from long range. Just in a groove now, and that tray has been deadly.
To the inside. Here's Payton. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. And that hurts as he doesn't get the first one to fall. Trying to focus now on the second. Draymond Green has checked in for the Warriors. Jimmy Butler comes in for Buddy Hield.
Yeah, being down 2 points instead of 1 thanks to the free throw miss makes getting a stop here absolutely critical.
Murray gets to DeRozan. Murray sets a screen for DeRozan. Draymond Green grabs the miss.
And the well is running dry for him right now. Nothing falling.
Yeah, and the risk now is that he gets inside his own head. Time to take deep breaths in through the nose, out through the mouth, and let the game come to you.
And you can't get a bigger bucket than that.
What a huge play coming through when it matters most.
Levine with it. Now Green defending. Levine kicks to Ellis. There's 21 seconds left in the 4th quarter. Sabonis feeling it out a bit. Sacramento needs to get off a shot. For 3, Murray misses the tray. Outside Curry. Count it!
This man has entered the zone. Great shooting performance from him all game long.
Timeout, Kings. And talking about the approach now, what are they looking at?
Yeah, tough situation here, but they do have enough time to get a catch and shoot. It's going to have to
be reviewed. Ruled originally a basket. We'll see if it gets overturned, which would end the game. However, if it is ruled good, we'll be heading to overtime. And
court matchup.
Yeah, this is a game, BA, I think that has been circled on the calendar. These guys are competitive, but there are positional rivalries that do exist, and the only way you can measure up is standing across from your opponent. We've got that here tonight. Who's going to get the best of who?
Here's the starting group for Portland. They've got DeAndre Ayton, Matisse Thybulle out there with Anthony Simons. Then there's Avdia, and it's Kamare in at the small forward position. Now here's Sabonis. Pass to Ellis. There's the triple, and that's good. His first bucket of the game.
Yeah, if Murray can keep his passing up, he'll be a force in this league.
Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Well, the head coach for Sacramento gave me a few minutes to catch up with him. How they'll go about defending DeAndre Ayton came up, and coach told me once Ayton gets deep, it's too late. We need to find him early and not let him set up down low. Push him out to the line. That's a lot to be pushing around with Ayton being as big as they come, guys.
And Allie, thanks.
We'll have a hard time shaking that one off. Perfect position, plenty of space, just clanked it.
Blockbuster trades have become more the norm here in the NBA, Grant. Just ask Portland in 2023.
Yeah, the Trailblazers were at the center of some big moves, but that's just how it's done now. Entire teams can be restructured in the process of a single transaction.
Now here's Levine. Outside for Davis. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Levine.
You got to keep that head up, and Levine knows that. Able to hit his man in stride there.
Here's Thybulle. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Sacramento has gone 2 for 4 from range to start things off. Another three for Sacramento.
And that's what they want to do. Get him open looks early.
There's Simons with a three. Nice start for him. Sinking his first shot.
Simons says hello. Great answer.
Here's Davis. And it's good. Off the back rim and in. Davis has got 5 points. Portland has gone 3 for 5 from deep so far in this matchup. Simons, a screen on Davis. And the call is going to be, yes, an illegal screen.
The screener was leaning a bit right there. His feet may not have been planted. Pretty obvious call by the officials.
Gotta hold firm or you're gonna get a call.
The Trailblazers making a switch here. Henderson's checked in. Now here's Davis. He's got 5. Thybulle with it. And here in the first, approaching 3 minutes play. Ayton, a screen on Davis. Here's Thybulle. They get it again. Murray against Henderson. Oh, he packs it down right on top of Keegan Murray.
Yeah, he's just explosive. I mean, Scoot gets off the ground in a hurry and puts some emphasis on it, too.
Picked by Murray. From behind the arc. On target from range. 9 points in the game. Blazers trail by 3. Thybulle passes to Henderson. Thybulle against Davis. Simons outside. Avdia, screen on Levine. Just 5 on the clock. And it's Simons missing. The Kings lead by 3. When we talk about the top players in the league, Brent, Domantas Sabonis can get overlooked.
You wonder if the record was a little bit better last year for the Kings, where he might have finished in the MVP voting, because this guy led the league in rebounding, and he put up 8 assists per game. So top 10 in MVP, that could have moved up a little bit with a winning record. He is a legitimate star at his position.
Here's Levine after the basket by Portland. High post Davis. Shoots over Thybulle. Out to Sabonis. Outside Davis. Back to Sabonis. Gets an open look and hits it.
Sabonis, a confident scorer on that play right there. Once he's got the ball in his hands in that area, he's looking to shoot.
Avdia from outside. Can't hit it. He's 0 for 2 now. 2 for 1 opportunity if they can time it right.
Great way to end the quarter.
Levine can't hit. And so it's Ayton with it. He brings it up for the Portland Trailblazers. They trail by 3.
I doubt that's what they were looking for, but it works out.
The Kings have got half their attempts to go. 6 of 12. About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. And there's the foul. It's on Anthony Simons. That'll be a second foul of the game. And a new group getting ready for the Kings. Jonas Valanciunas is checked in for Domantas Sabonis. Lyles comes in for Murray. Malik Monk's checked in for Davis. And it's Carter in for Ellis. A big group substitution here for Portland. Klingon, he's checked in for DeAndre Ayton. Jeremy Grant comes in for Avdia. Kamara, he's checked in for Thibault. And Shaden Sharp subbed in for Simons. Stolen by Valanciunas. First trip to the free throw line for him in this one. And he makes the first.
There are ways to get a guy like Jonas Valanciunas to be aggressive in the game. You got to feed the big man, so get him the ball earlier and get it to him often. A big fella with the ability and confidence at the free throw line is something that every team wants. Don't have to make those late substitutions. Keep your big guys on the floor.
And so it's the Sacramento Kings leading by 6. Hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for the Kings.
Well, they found a groove, and it's from distance, so knocking them down from the three-point land never hurts.
Love the passing that they displayed at the start of the game. Great ball movement that's opening up some chances without really getting deep into the execution.
We got Trey Lyles. He's out there with Zach LaVine. Jonas Valanciunas out there with Malik Monk. And it's Carter in at the point. That's the 5 to begin the second quarter for the Kings. Blazers trail by 3. Henderson scanning the floor. And here's Grant from the arc. Got a piece of it. Sacramento has gone 5 of 10 from beyond the three-point line in this game. And there's the foul. It'll go on Shaden Sharp. That's his first foul of the game. Here's Lyles. Offline with a 3. Portland has gone 1 of 2 from deep in the second quarter. That's good from Grant. On the assist from Sharp. Grant's got 6 points in the quarter.
That's some confidence right there. Grant knowing exactly when to pull up on the dime.
Here's Carter. Pass to Valanciunas. Outside LaVine. Oh, LaVine. An aerial assault.
He just takes advantage of the D in a way that very few players playing today can do.
Let's go with a 3. Grant outside. Shoots over Monk. Grant's shot is off.
Really lax defense there. He's going to see fewer and fewer chances if he can't bury those kind of jumpers.
LaVine way outside. Oh, that was a bomb from LaVine.
That's pretty much not how they want to defend the three-point line. Somebody's got to shadow him out there.
And Brent, the Kings have the pieces to compete and finally creating some stability.
Yeah, after that 16-year playoff absence, just being a factor in the West has Sacramento and their fans really, really exciting. Again, the pieces are there. Will they push it this year to get back in the mix?
And Sacramento with some changes. Murray's checked in for Lyles, and Ellis is subbed in for Carter. Williams is checked in for Portland. Spins. Here's LaVine. And that doesn't go either for LaVine.
That's a decent look for him. He just couldn't convert.
The lob. Very well done.
And Grant with a nice heads-up play, willing to make the next pass.
Murray from outside. Bottom. Free ball from Keegan.
Such an effective shooter. If you lose track of him defensively, he's going to make you pay.
Williams with the screen. Henderson the pass to Sharp. Grant outside. And a little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second quarter. Williams. The rebound by Murray. Murray's got 4 rebounds now. Here's LaVine for 3. The shot misses. Blazers trail by 7. Here's Williams. Henderson for 3. Drills it from deep. Henderson's got 5 points.
Oh, good 3-ball by Henderson. Now, this is the part of his game that he wants to keep developing.
2 minutes remaining in the first half. 2 minutes.
There's a minute 59 left in the second quarter. And so it's Williams with it. He brings it up for the Portland Trail Blazers. And it's Sacramento with the rebound. Murray's got his 5th rebound in this one. Boom! He jams it straight down.
Nice one-handed jam. Simple and effective, B.A.
Hey, with the lead, I'm surprised he didn't come up with something a little more creative. Henderson outside. Pass to Sharp. Some changes for Sacramento. Sabonis comes in for Valanciunas. And it's Davis in for Zach LaVine. And the Trailblazers making a change here as well. Murray's checked in. The Kings lead by 6. All right, Brent, we hear the phrase 3 and D. Jeremy Grant is a perfect example of that, though.
Well, Grant's done a good job of trying to find some more confidence in shooting from the arc. He shot over 40% from 3 in one season. Defensively, he's versatile, he's long. I like him to play a little bit more physical, but if that comes along, he's the kind of guy you want to suit up with. Pretty much no one's going to pass up a shot like that so much for the defense.
Out to the right wing. Murray, a screen on Grant. Back to Davis. Grant with a steal. And they're on the break. And he's going for the oop here. And an emphatic jam on the lob.
Nice lob. This is where Klingon can get a lot of his points early on while he's developing the rest of his game.
Ellis, good.
Just incredible. I mean, he's really making it rain out there, knocking them down one after another.
Kind of like he's in his living room right now. He's found a comfort zone. Once he gets that, the defense knows they're in trouble. Well, every coach should show players game tape of how he just boxed out right there. Great job with the footwork and using his body to step to the rebound.
And it's Jeremy Grant with a foul. That's his first foul. There's 18 seconds left in the second. There's Davis with the 3. Sharp grabs the miss. Now the Blazers moving it up. Oh,
yes, sir.
Wow. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
B.A., I'm not sure he should be flaunting around the rim like that with this game so close.
Oh, it's risky, but it sure did look good. And so a close game as we wrap up the first half of play. Sacramento on top, up by 4. We'll get right back to the action when we return. And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. Well, Grant, when the money's on the line, the mid-range is still a big part of the elite player's game.
You're right, B.A. And really, it comes down to touch, obviously. And size certainly helps. And then the savvy and balance to create that space.
Checking out the group for Chauncey Billups to start the second half. Anthony Simons out there with Matisse Thybulle. Then it's Denny Avdia. Then it's DeAndre Ayton. And it's Kamare in at the 3. Left side, Davis. It's stolen. Tipped away. And he's going for the lob. Oh, Sabonis with the steal. It's intercepted. And here again, the Trailblazers in transition. Up the court they go. And it's Thybulle missing. The Kings lead by 7. Here's Ellis. Knocks it down from distance. Ellis has got 15 points.
And just sinks it over the taller defender. That's why you have to crowd shooters on the perimeter.
Yeah, that effort just not good enough because even if that defender was a bit taller, the shooter already locked in.
And a fun fact here, Brent, the Trailblazers' name was actually chosen by the fans.
Oh, that's so awesome, B.A., to remind fans of how it is that Portland got its name. It was an open contest, and they had, I think, over 10,000 entries. And there are a couple other names that we should throw out there. It could have been the Pioneers or the Doug Furs. I think they chose wisely.
Davis with a screen on Simons. Here's Ellis. He's covered by Simons. That's tipped. Pass to Kamare. Outside Thybulle. They set the screen. LaVine with it. Now guarded by Simons. Back come the Kings in transition. Here's Ellis. Drains the wing tray. He's got 18.
His three-point mechanics have been flawless. Get him a clean look from deep, and he'll bury it.
And pushing it up, here's Sacramento. Davis from long range. And Ayton pulls it down. Ayton's got 4 rebounds in the game. Avdia passes to Simons. Hauled in by the Kings. Well, we're into the third quarter. Just over 2.5 minutes played. Blazers trail by 7. Avdia from outside. Offensive rebound. Great positioning on the putback.
Ayton's so big inside, he turns a miss into an opportunity.
Sacramento has gotten 3 of 6 threes to fall in the third quarter. Clock keeps going. 3 minutes into the second half now. Thybulle with a steal. Thybulle on the wing. Back to Simons. 5 on the clock. Trailblazers got to hurry. Got to get up a shot. Buries it from 3. And now it's just a 2-point Kings lead.
Toughest 3 on the floor. No biggie for Simons.
In the third quarter with just over 3.5 minutes off the clock. Davis, the pass to Sabonis. Levine with it. Deflects the pass. Back to Sabonis. The 3. Oh, he drains the 3, and he'll go to the line for one more. It's going to be on DeAndre Ayton. Crowder, he's checked in for Sacramento. Monk comes in for Zach LaVine. And the Kings have held tough. But it seems like the West has gotten tougher, Grant.
Well, what's the saying? If you're not getting better, you're getting worse. And the Kings have to find that next level.
Avdia, good.
And that's a defensive lapse. A shooter of his caliber can't be left wide open.
Shoots. And it's Crowder missing. Here's Portland now. They're on a 14-6 run. Grant finds Avdia. Outside Sharp for the lead. And it's Sacramento with the rebound. Sabonis has got 4 rebounds now. Monk for 3. Knocks down the triple. Monk's got 5.
That's the kind of passing you want there. Work the ball around, keep it moving, try to get an assist on every bucket.
6 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. It's Sharp on the wing. Monk covers. Grant outside. Pulls it. Plenty of room to knock down that one. Give him 8. Sacramento shooting their 4th and 5th attempts at the free throw line tonight. The first free throw is good. And Sabonis drops them both. It's stolen. Here's Ellis. And no good. Trying to get that one to fall. Shots continuing to fall as we conclude. And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
You talk about painting a magnificent picture with that dive. Just a great decision and a perfect delivery.
Yeah, those are the kind of plays that you want to put on a canvas. Just beautiful basketball.
Man, I know I speak for all of us when I say I can't wait to see what kind of finish awaits us here in the fourth quarter. They've got Malik Monk, Zach LaVine out there with Trey Lyles. Then there's Jonas Valanciunas. And it's Carter in at the point. That's the 5 out there for the Kings. Henderson against Carter. Williams passes to Sharp. And they waste no time getting those 3 points back.
And you see right there the practice time Sharp's put in. Sound shooting mechanics for a guy who hasn't played a lot of games in his career.
Knocks it loose. Carter, the pass to LaVine. Outside Monk. Carter, a screen on Sharp. Monk for 3. Rebound by the Trailblazers. Henderson left side. And there's the lob. Here's Levine. Shot clock at 6. Pass to Valanciunas. Shoots over Klingon. Tipped.
Wow, great size and better positioning made that block possible from Klingon.
And Sacramento making a change here. Ellis is checked in. And the Trailblazers making a change here as well. Thibault, he's checked in for Williams. Henderson with it. Now guarded by Monk. Thibault. The three-pointer off the mark. The Kings lead by 5. Pass to Valanciunas. He tries for 3. It's hauled in by the Trailblazers. Klingon's got his 4th rebound in this one. The drive by Henderson. Outside for Grant. Takes a 3. Thibault, that's good.
And defensively, how do you leave him that open in crunch time?
Here's Ellis. Defended by Henderson. Outside Levine. Lyles a screen. Now the Blazers on the move. And here's Grant from the arc. It's rebounded by Levine. Sacramento has gone 1 for 3 in the 4th quarter from range. Over 2.5 minutes in the books here in the 4th. Here's Thibault. And he hits it to tie the game. Thibault's got 5 points in the quarter. And breaking down some numbers here, the hustle stats for Portland.
You have to be a fan of the energy they played with on the defensive end. Active hands and feet, and it's come up big a few times for them.
Well, something else that has stood out is their up-tempo offense. I mean, these guys have been on the track all game long. They're creating high percentage. Oh, man, just packing it down.
Nice.
That's spectacular.
You have to applaud Levine's work ethic. He gives his all to find points for his team.
Outside for Henderson. Outside Thibault. Henderson with a screen on Levine. 5 to shoot. Thibault finds Grant. Back to Thibault. The baseline Jay. Rebound by Sacramento. They've led by as much as 10. On the wing, Levine. Valanciunas with a screen on Grant. Valanciunas passes to Levine. Gets the 3 ball to go. And it's a 5-point Kings lead.
And Levine knows he has the green light to take these shots, and his confidence is really impressive.
The offensive rebound. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. That's on Jonas Valanciunas. And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for the Kings.
Their hot shooting from long distance has been the key. Spacing the floor and rising up with that confidence.
You want to talk about ball distribution. They've been dominating that aspect of the game. I think there's a bunch of bankers out there. They're dropping dime after dime.
Avdia, he's checked in for Portland. Simons comes in for Henderson.
That's nice vision there. You see that pass, you make the feed before the defense has a chance to react, and that opens up a much better opportunity to score.
Outside Levine. Oh, got a piece of it. Grant with a steal. Simons with it. Checked by Murray.
Yes, sir! That's what you tune in for right there. Wow.
Oh, a rim-rattling two-handed jam.
And it's crucial, but Simons takes that responsibility and gets it done.
Aiden, he's checked in from Portland. Kamara comes in for Grant. Knocked away. It's stolen by Thibault. First free throw is good. And that shrinks the margin to just 4. Both shots good from the stripe.
Yeah, just a fruitful trip to the line. He's made this a one-possession game.
Expect them to take their time this trip down.
Yeah, B.A., the clock is theirs to burn.
Outside Levine. Pass to Murray. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Back to Levine. And it's Avdia with the foul. That's his first foul of the game. Sabonis with a screen on Thibault. Now Murray, the three. And Ayton pulls it down.
And looking to even the score with a huge three.
You can bet that's what they're looking for.
It's
Can he get it off in
It
time?
counts at the buzzer.
That's a feel good.
Wow. That's a big-time shot by a big-time player. Now, they asked him for a three, and he delivered.
Well, 4 quarters weren't enough to decide this ball game. Sit back and enjoy as we move on to overtime. Denny Avdia out there with Jeremy Grant. Then it's Matisse Thybulle. Then there's Anthony Simons. And it's Ayton in at the center position. And he lobs it up top. Stolen by Davis. Right side, Levine. Grant against Sabonis. Going inside. Here's Levine for three. Levine lets it fly from the corner.
Man, I'll tell you what, the pressure is cranked up. Who better to call than this guy?
Avdia with it. Checked by Murray. And here's Simons outside. Hits the trifecta.
And just a clutch three to settle this crowd down after that big shot at the other end.
And Sacramento's shooting has been good. Around 52% from the field. Murray passes to Monk. Murray, a screen on Simons. Here's Monk. They kick it out to Murray. 6 on the shot clock. On the wing, Davis. Fires from deep. Avdia pulls it in. And so Grant will bring it up for the Trailblazers. Pass to Thybulle. Out to Simons. To take the lead. And again, it's Portland with a three.
Simons has great confidence in shooting that three ball, and that consistency will help this squad.
And here's Sabonis. Levine feeling it out a bit. Back to Sabonis. Outside Levine. And Levine, throw it down.
And that's the sauce right there. I mean, every night, Levine approaches the rim like it's a dunk contest.
Back to Simons. Stolen by Davis. Back come the Kings in transition. Here's Murray. It's Monk on the wing. Back to Murray. Levine against Thybulle. They kick it out to Murray. Oh, he buries it from outside.
Wow, that takes steady nerves right there.
Not backing down from this moment here. When the game is close, he kicks it up a notch. Man, you get so caught up in the bravado of someone scoring on you and you wanting to even the score. Unfortunately, he couldn't answer back.
And there's the foul. It's on DeAndre Ayton. That'll be a second foul of the game. Ellis is checked in for the Kings. Kamara, he's checked in for Portland. Pass to Sabonis. Three-pointer. And Ayton pulls it down.
Well, the D really getting away with one there. No one on him. And that's going to be good 9 out of 10 times.
It's Avdia on the wing. And there's the foul. It'll go on Terrence Davis. That's his first foul.
Tough break for the defense. I mean, he took the hit, but he didn't get the call.
Simons outside. Outside Thybulle. For three. Shot clock at 5. Can't knock in the three. Here's Ellis. Yes!
They've been battling all night. Now they're on the brink of putting this game away.
No, great job of getting in position to win a game. It's been an all-out effort from the squad.
So it's the Kings taking the W in a close one. They escape with the W, even though
run their offense in the half court.
Yeah, both sides are methodical. They want to get into their sets and create quality looks and also have floor balance. I'd be surprised if we see a ton of fast break opportunities tonight.
Let's take a look at our starters for Portland. Anthony Simons out there with Matisse Thybulle. Then it's Denny Avdia, and it's Kamare in at the 3. Now here's Thybulle. Good on the triple. Thybulle's got the opening basket of the game for Portland.
And the fireworks begin. Should be an amazing show tonight.
Yeah, and it's important to get that first score quickly and establish your game.
And the call will be against Anthony Simons. That is his first foul of the game.
And really, these are some of the toughest calls an official has to make.
Here's Curry. Three-pointer. Sinks the triple.
And you got the feeling that was coming. Curry loves coming back with a 3 of his own.
And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Well, I caught up with Coach Steve Kerr. Now, he highlighted the problems that come along with facing a center like DeAndre Ayton. Coach said DeAndre impacts the game on both ends of the floor. He can score inside, shoot the mid-range jumper, and defensively, he can protect the rim and switch out on the perimeter. Certainly a talented young center. Back to you guys.
Thank you, David. Now Curry. Following the miss by Draymond Green from deep. Three-pointer, Butler, and a great assist by Curry as that one goes in.
Shot IQ has always been a strength for Butler. He's not one to force up a bad shot. Well, he wanted to return the favor there for that last 3, but it just wasn't in the cards.
Golden State moving the ball around, and it's out of bounds. The Warriors able to retain possession here.
And he jumped out to that ball immediately. Great reaction on that deflection.
Yeah, and you know they're tracking the tips and deflections because that tells you who's affecting the game.
But Jemski's shot is good.
This is what separates Green from most bigs, a point forward who excels at passing.
You know, Stan, the Blazers started the rebuild process with the big Dame Lillard trade to Milwaukee.
Kevin, it takes guts for a GM to make a move like that, and it didn't go well early on. But they've got to trust the process and stick with the plan that they made.
And there's the call on Matisse Thybulle. That's his first foul. Sharp checked in for the Trailblazers.
Into the lineup for the Trailblazers. Number 17.
Green with a screen on Simon. Curry kicks it to Looney. Shot clock at 6. There's the drive. They kick it out to Green. Fires the 3. The rebound by Sharp. Trailblazers trail by 3. Thybulle on the wing. The offensive rebound. Ayton, the pass to Simons. And he gets the whistle for the 3-second call. Warriors leading by 3. Curry kicks to Green. Back to Curry. Pass to Green. Podziemski with it. There's the pick. Back to Looney. Got him with the pump fake, but couldn't finish. Thybulle for 3. Count it. His second make in 4 attempts.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up.
What you appreciate most about Curry is his confidence, especially when it comes to how far he can connect from.
On a heel, he's checked in for the Warriors.
Well, he's been very good at the line, and we all know free throws can make or break you in the end.
Simons finds Avdia. Back to Simons. Here's Thybulle. And the rebound goes to the Warriors.
And that's one he wants back, just wide open, but not able to connect that time.
And coach, this guy, Matisse Thybulle, he really changes what you can do on offense with his defense.
Yeah, look, Matisse Thybulle's as good a defender as there is in the league. He hasn't had that profile because we haven't seen him on TV as much, but he's disruptive. He causes turnovers. He blocks shots. This guy's as good as there is in the league.
So long and disruptive, a great word to use. Here's Curry. Portland knocking down that triple moments ago. Fouled beyond the arc, and he almost hit the shot. He'll go to the line for 3.
At all times, he's on the court. Green is active and physical. He loves being in the middle of the action.
And some changes here for the Warriors. Kuminga's come in for Kevon Looney. And Gary Payton has subbed in for Curry. Loads of expectations come with going #1 overall, Stan. We all know that. Just ask DeAndre Ayton.
Yeah, Kevin, I think he's become one of the more underrated players in this league. He was the top pick in 2018. People will always measure him against that standard. But look, he's averaged a double-double every season in the league. It's not easy to be that consistent.
And again, no good by Golden State. Trailblazers trail by 4. Here's Henderson. Drives to the hoop.
Explosive in every way. The quick first step, and then you see the hops.
Pass to Payton. They kick out to Hield. Kuminga with a wide open look. What a play. Simply drains it in at the buzzer.
Big time shot to beat the buzzer there. My.
It's been all about Stephen Curry for the Warriors. He notched 8 points in the quarter and has that terrific basketball instinct on display. We'll return shortly. And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for the Warriors?
Well, the thing about hitting early threes, it spaces the floor and makes things a lot easier offensively.
And also, guys, they're playing for one another right now. All those extra passes are leading to easy buckets.
So with Butler sitting on the bench, here's the group that Steve Kerr has on the floor. Some kind of shooting in the backcourt for him. It's Curry and Hield. Trace Jackson-Davis out there with Jonathan Kuminga. And it's Payton in at the 3 side. Jackson-Davis finds Curry. They kick out to Hield. Pass to Jackson-Davis. Golden State needs to get off a shot. They get it back.
Not really what we expected. You know he wants that one back.
Sharp against Hield. The basket counts and 1. He'll go to the line with a chance to make it a 3-point play.
What a finish by Sharp while taking the contact. Boy, it takes skill to win these and-one opportunities.
Outside, Kuminga. No good from outside. Portland's gone 5 of 10 from downtown tonight. 50% exactly. Breaks since reaching 5 consecutive NBA Finals. The Warriors have missed the playoffs 3 of the past 5 years.
And to be fair, they did go 46-36 last season. They were 10 games over 500 last year. So they weren't a bad team, but Golden State doesn't just expect to be in the play-in. They want to be a contender.
And there's the call on Curry. That's his first foul.
And really just a great play to sacrifice his body and take the charge.
Looney's checked in for the Warriors. Podziemski's coming in for Buddy Hield. Robert Williams is checked in for the Trailblazers. And now the latest from our reporter, David Aldridge.
Kevin, the Blazers are in the midst of a rebuild. Coach Chauncey Billups said it's been a tough couple of years. I'm just here every day grinding through it, helping my guys the best I can. I'm ready for that challenge and that pressure to go out and compete with these best teams. In the NBA, Kevin, this sort of thing takes time.
A lot of time, but the West is tough, David. Thank you. Curry passes to Looney. Out to Payton. Now Podziemski. Outside Curry. Back to Podziemski. Oh, good with the triple.
Defensive breakdown there, and they got lucky. He's not going to miss too many of those.
Payton finds Kuminga. Pajemski with it. Back to Curry. Williams with the block.
The amazing thing about Williams, yeah, he can block shots inside, but he can also block shots out on the perimeter. His ability to play in space means he's more than just a rim protector. Doesn't care where you're shooting from.
Curry is inside. Henderson defending. Payton right side. There has been, Coach, a lot of talk about how players today are better than ever before. Do you agree with that?
Well, absolutely. Isn't that the way evolution works?
Right.
Kevin, they're bigger, stronger, faster, but everyone builds on the players who came before them, and the guys today would not be where they are without the guys before who laid the foundation for it.
Pass to Pajemski. Back to Curry. Curry always finds a way. This time inside.
And the lightning quick release of Curry really came in handy there.
And here's Kuminga. He'll bring it up for the Warriors. 3-point lead. Curry kicks to Kuminga. Back to Curry. Golden State moving the ball around. Here's Pajemski. And Klingon pulls it down. Klingon's got his 4th rebound in this one. Grant for 3. Good on the 3-point shot. Grant's got 6.
Well, it's a 3-point shooting league. Guys like him are so important for spacing.
That's the kind of D you need when he's got the ball near the hoop. They were all over him.
Klingon the screen for Sharp. The shake. And he drives in. And then Sharp with the dunk.
And good quickness there. Sharp, exciting to watch when he's in attack mode.
And Stephen Curry with the foul. That's foul number 2 for him.
Yeah, way to get there first and be willing to absorb the contact.
Henderson looking it over. Pass to Benton. So that'll be it for the first half. Fairly even battle underway in this one. Trailblazers out in front. Thanks so much, David, and we'll step away briefly, but get you right back out here for the start of the 3rd quarter after this break.
Please direct your attention to center court and get ready for the fan half-court shot.
We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. One guy who's been getting it done so far, Stephen Curry.
Man, he's been running wild on him through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
Yeah, and in terms of slowing him down, I think they're going to have to change things up. Give him some different looks.
Here's who Chauncey Billups will start the second half with. You've got Anthony Simons. Avdia is out there with DeAndre Ayton. Then there's Matisse Thybulle. And it's Kamare in at the small forward. They set the pick. Here's Pajemski. Good, and Curry gets the assist. Pajemski's got the first basket of the second half here for the Warriors. And many around the league believe Curry doesn't get enough fouls called in his favor. G.A., what do you think?
There could be some truth to that. He gets held and grabbed more than anyone in running off screens, but especially blatant on drives to the rim. Stronger than he looks. Curry able to take the hit there and finish.
Avdia, the pass to Ayton. Thybulle for 3. The Warriors pull it in. Looney's got 6 rebounds in the game. Green kicks it to Looney. Stolen by Avdia. All alone and finished off by Avdia.
And the defense to start that play was terrific. I love the fact that they attacked early in the shot clock.
Here's Looney. Rebounded by Kamare.
Well, that wasn't a bad shot. Defense playing a little loose there. Sometimes it just doesn't go in.
A nice shot by Simons.
That's a high percentage look when the D doesn't fight over the screen.
Yeah, it's certainly worth it to disrupt the offense. Coaches notice that extra effort.
Outside, Green. Pass to Looney. Outside for Curry. And there's the whistle. 3-second violation. Trailblazers leading by 5. There's a screen. Simons from outside. And another 3 for Portland.
And you can tell he's looking for his shot. He just believes in it.
Well, yeah, and the defense is going to have to respond to that and chase him off the arc.
And there's the call on Curry. That's his 3rd foul of the game. Gary Payton is checked in for Green.
Coming onto the floor.
Second half of play with just under 2.5 minutes gone. And it's Simons missing.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
Portland had, Greg, one of the great guard combinations in Clyde Drexler and Terry Porter.
Man, that was one heck of a backcourt. And they really complemented each other so well. Drexler with his explosive scoring ability and Porter who could just do a little bit of everything.
Again, the miss by the Trailblazers. Warriors trail by 6. Count it, and the foul. That one on Simon.
And the sheer muscle from Butler. I mean, a solid finisher even when he gets hit.
And the Trailblazers making a change here. Here we are, Stan, seeing more and more great international players in the NBA. And you've had a chance to coach some of the good ones as well.
Well, yeah, look, Kevin, you're right about the league now. We see every year, it seems like, the MVP is an international player. I had Hedo Turkoglu as a big part of what we did in Orlando.
Yes.
Was in
That is a great finish!
Oh, my.
And look at Ayton get up there. You have to enjoy watching the big man getting tricky with it.
Podziemski's shot is good.
Well, when you have a scorer as skilled as he is, you do everything you can to get him the looks he needs.
Avdia can't hit. Golden State's gone 2 of 3 when they ventured outside the arc in the 3rd quarter. And there's a whistle. It goes on Shaedon Sharpe. That's his 1st foul. Trace Jackson-Davis is checked in for Golden State. Hield comes in for Curry. And a switch here also for Portland. Klingen's checked in. Takes a 3. The rebound by Payton. And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown so far for the Blazers.
Well, look, you have to be able to count on energy and effort every night, and they're showing a lot of it with this transition buckets.
And you also have to applaud how they've been able to create turnovers and then convert those on the offensive end.
Kuminga's come in for Brandon Podziemski. And the Trailblazers making a change here as well. Delano Banton's checked in for Shaedon Sharpe. Grant gets a wide open look. Knocks down the 3 ball. Grant's got 9.
And I love Grant's mindset. Readies himself to shoot as soon as he touches the ball.
And there it is for him.
They didn't have much of a problem getting the ball into the post that time.
Henderson outside. Back to Avdia. Grant for 3. Drills it from outside. Grant's got 6 here in this quarter.
Their ability, again, to stretch the floor, particularly in this second half.
Yeah, and where has the defense been? They've been content to let them fire away. They've got to close out to the arc.
Avdia, the pass to Grant. Sweet little floater. And now an 8-point Trailblazer lead. And so it's the Portland Trailblazers holding on to an 8-point lead heading into the break. From beyond the arc, they've been and a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
Yeah, he puts that pass right on the money and made things look easy for his team.
Fourth quarter of action is upon us. Thanks as always for joining us. So with Butler sitting on the bench, here's the group that Steve Kerr has on the floor. Some kind of shooting in the backcourt for him. It's Curry and Hield. Moody is out there with Jonathan Kuminga. And it's Jackson Davis in at the center, locking down the middle. Ball's knocked loose, stolen by Henderson. 3-on-3. Here's Sharp. And then Sharp with the dunk.
Out of this world. Sharp is so quick into the air, and then he just hangs forever. Able to do things most others can't.
Here's Moody. No good on the shot. Some solid defense from Grant. A few possessions into the fourth quarter, just over a minute played. Shot from the wing. The Warriors pull it in. And up the court come the Warriors on the break. Deflects the pass and stolen by Williams. Henderson for three. Doesn't go for him. Warriors trail by 11. Curry on the wing. Golden State moving the ball around. And oh, here we go with Henderson. Drops in the tray off the fast break.
There's the basketball mind of Henderson working. Stayed ahead of the play for the score.
Pass to Jackson Davis. Moody with it. Shot to stop the run. Back to Jackson Davis. Now Moody. And again, it's the Warriors missing. Curry with the steal. Kuminga up top. That one doesn't drop. Trailblazers leading by 14. Henderson with it. And Curry picks him up defensively. Back to Henderson. Pass to Klingon. 6 on the shot clock. And a miss there on the triple. And here's Curry who brings it up for the Warriors.
And his competitiveness showing through. That's an aggressive finish.
Yeah, and getting out in transition allows for some easy points before that defense is fully set.
A nice shot by Klingon.
Okay, showing some touch there. Good to see Klingon wanting to expand his offensive repertoire.
Kuminga, no good.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
There's no airspace there whatsoever. That's as close as you can get without foul.
In the corner, it's Hield. Kuminga sets a screen for Hield. Rebound by Williams. Williams has got 7 rebounds in the game. From past the arc. And it's Sharp missing. Warriors trail by 14. Pass to Moody. There's the triple. Rebound by Williams. Here's the Trailblazers with the ball. They've outscored them 10 points to 2 during this run. Here's Henderson. Covered by Hield. Kuminga, he's open. Bounces high off the rim and drops. 7 points for Jonathan Kuminga. Wide open look here for Klingon. Hits the three-point bomb. And the Trailblazers lead by 15.
And so just rolling to the finish line now in what has been a very confident-looking performance for Portland.
And guys, the fast break was run, I thought, beautifully all night by these guys. I think that was a big part of their success.
Yeah, they definitely ran the break well. A big advantage in that category, and they continually put pressure on the defense.
And you know, when you look at the huge impact he had, just a monster game for Jeremy Grant.
Well, he came out with great energy and effort, doing everything he could possibly do to help his team.
Klingon's shot is off. Outside Curry. Fires the three. And Klingon pulls it down. 5-second differential between the shot clock and the game clock. Here's Sharp. Pass to Klingon. From the arc. It's rebounded by Kuminga.
Just too big a deficit to come back from at this point.
Well, you want your players to keep playing hard, but let's be honest. This game's over.
Here's Sharp. And the miss. And so Portland takes this one, but by a big margin. A solid win on the road for them.
DeRozan, and it's Ellis in at the 1. And for the Warriors, Curry and Pods make up the backcourt. Down low, it's Draymond and Looney, and it's Butler in at the 3 slot. Richard, what do you expect to see from this guard matchup?
These guys are lethal one-on-one, but I think the key is to keep their teammates involved, playing unselfish basketball.
Ellis passes to Levine. Tried to come right back with a 3 of his own, but it's no good. High post Green, and stolen by Murray. Here's Levine for 3. That one goes. Now he's 1 for 2.
And with how well Levine attacks the bucket, defensively, you almost have to give him space to shoot threes.
Here's Curry. Perfect night so far, 2 for 2.
Starting to find his rhythm. He's cooking, and he knows it.
Yeah, when he gets engaged this early in the game, it's bad news for the defense. He can roll this start throughout the rest of the game.
Now here's Curry. He's got 5. Outside for Butler. Misses the 3. Sacramento has gone 1 for 3 from beyond the arc. And Richard, whenever Sabonis plays, it's surprising if he doesn't record a double-double.
Oh, they're usually monster double-doubles also. Close to 20 points, 13 rebounds, and at least 6 assists. Domas, he is an offensive hub.
Green finds Curry. Just over a minute and a half in. And here's Butler outside. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Curry.
Unselfish offense leads to Butler getting something in rhythm.
For Sacramento, they've gone 1 of 4 to begin this one. Outside Levine. Sabonis right side. 4-3. Drains the triple.
Man, this is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
This is today's NBA. Hey, we see this kind of exchange more often than not.
Sacramento has gone 2 of 5 from deep. Parked it down low that time. Got hit with the 3-second call. Monk, he's checked in for Ellis.
Basketball. And for the Kings, number 0, Monk.
The Warriors have gone 3 of 5 here in the opening quarter. Outside Pajemski. Outside Green. Driving inside. Rejected by Sabonis.
Nice defense there from Sabonis, getting his timing just right to come up with the block.
3-pointer. And it's DeRozan missing. The Warriors leading. And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
I had a chance to catch up with Steve Kerr. Zach LaVine's name came up, and I asked how he plans to deal with him. And Coach said, quote, "What's scary about LaVine is how many ways that he can score. So there's no easy answer except for high-effort defense, and that's exactly what we're going to do." So the defense is trying to outwork LaVine tonight. We'll see how that goes. Guys?
Allie, thank you.
Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the three-point line.
Back to Curry. And here's Butler outside. Monk grabs the miss.
Shocking that he just bricked that one. The defense got real lucky there.
Well, Grant, the Kings, one of those up-and-coming teams that are knocking at the door.
Yeah, they have some stars, B.A. They have some great role players, too. Part of their problem is they're in the Western Conference. It's so hard to just make the play-in tournament in that conference.
He's a magician inside. Curry always finds a window.
Sabonis with a screen on Curry. Monk, pass to DeRozan. And that'll be Sacramento's ball as it goes out of bounds. Kings able to keep possession here.
He clipped the ball there, but not enough to nab the steal.
That's fine. You love the effort, not making things easy for the opposition on offense.
Fields checked in for the Warriors. And the Kings also making a change. Jonas Valanciunas is checked in for Domantas Sabonis. Now here's Pajemski. Yet to see a basket. Here's Butler, and he drives in. And here's Green from the arc. That one goes. Now he's 1 for 2.
Yeah, Green knows he has to act fast, so he wastes no time finding the shot.
Oh, it's stolen by Butler. Pass to Green. Ooh, and he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair. DeMar DeRozan picks one up.
Hey, you can't block it. Sending him to the line could be the next best thing.
And the Warriors make some changes. Kuminga, he's checked in for Looney. Payton comes in for Jimmy Butler. And it's Curry in for Podziemski. And the Kings will go for a different look here. Domantas Sabonis, he's checked in for Jonas Valanciunas. Lyles comes in for Murray. LaRavia is checked in for DeRozan. And it's Carter in for Levine. 7-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. And it's LaRavia missing. And here are the Warriors now. They've gone on an 8-0 run. Shoots. And he sinks that one, hitting the back of the rim on the way in.
Rate of baskets assisted, it's a stat I really like. It tells the story of how well you are playing team offense.
Here's Lyles, takes it inside. Sabonis outside. Here's LaRavia. That one falls. Nice feed from Sabonis. Well, offense is the order of the day as the first quarter comes to a close. The Warriors... If you're just joining us, we played through one quarter in this one. And let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for the Warriors.
So far, they haven't had to force anything. They're swinging the ball around and turning good passing into points.
And we've also got to talk about those threes dropping for them. We'll see if they can keep up the momentum from long range.
Curry and Hield to the sharpshooting backcourt. Jonathan Kuminga is out there with Trace Jackson-Davis. And it's Payton in at the small forward position. That's the Warriors 5.
I know what they say, defense wins championships, but you need some bucket getters too now.
It's good.
He knew exactly where his man was going to be. Outstanding lead pass.
Monk with it. Payton covering. Pass to Lyles. Monk, a screen on Hield. Outside Monk. Launches it. Out of bounds. It'll be Warriors ball. A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
Brian, the Warriors play a unique style predicated on passing and cutting off the ball. Stephen Curry said the main goal is to just force the defense to make as many decisions as you can. So with all that ball movement and body movement, they're going to mess up at some point. Brian?
Well, it helps having a weapon like Stephen Curry. Thanks, Allie. Here's Curry. Outside Kuminga. Just over a minute has passed here in the second quarter. Oh, wow, Kuminga playing way above the rim.
Clever move by Curry, using the play to make room for a different shooter.
And when you look back at the 2023 draft, the Warriors got great value out of their picks.
Yeah, I mean, they got Podziemski with the 19th pick, a versatile player who impacts the game at both ends. And they also got Trace Jackson-Davis late in the second round. And he is a fundamentally sound big man with great upside.
Just an unselfish play from Curry, always ready to move the ball and his body to help an open shooter.
Here's Ellis. Kept alive. Pass to LaRavia. Fires for three. The shot comes out. The Warriors lead by 4. Here's Curry. Goes back up. Kuminga with it. Ooh, anticipated the pass. It's a turnover. Monk against Curry. Here's Lyles. From downtown, he buries it from 3.
When he gets a quality look like this at the perimeter, he can almost be automatic.
Outside Kuminga. Rebound by Sacramento.
Why? Just why? Come on, man. Save that one for practice.
And it's LaRavia missing. Golden State has gone 4 of 6 from three-point range thus far. Robbed. On the break. Out left to the wing. From deep. Kuminga pulls it in.
He came out today planning to do as much damage from three-point range as possible. Well, it looks like it's time to change up the plan, guys.
The Kings trailing. Outside Monk. Pass to Ellis. Here's Lyles. There's a screen. And he misses the go-ahead basket. The Warriors have got 3 of 6 shots to go here in the second quarter. And again, it's the Warriors missing. The Kings have gone 4 of 10 from the field in the second. Launches the 3. The rebound by Payton. Golden State has gone 1 for 3 from downtown here in the second. Kuminga with it, now guarded by Monk. And a new group getting ready for the Warriors. Looney's checked in for Jackson Davis. Green comes in for Kuminga. Jimmy Butler's checked in for Payton. And it's Brandon Podziemski in for Curry. The Kings shooting right at 35%. Not getting what they want out there. Pass to Ellis. And there is a whistle. That'll go on Kevon Looney. That's his first foul of the game. And some changes here for the Kings. Sabonis, he's checked in for Jonas Valanciunas. And Murray subbed in for Monk. 1:03 left in the first half. Murray from outside. That drops. And it comes off an assist from Levine. Murray's got 6 points.
Yeah, this is the kind of confidence you love seeing. Murray not thinking twice at all about firing away.
And when we talk about players who impact winning, Draymond Green is high on that list, RJ.
And the amazing thing, his career scoring average is in the single digits. Draymond does it with his passing and directing the defense and gives his teams energy.
Here's Ellis. 6 points for him. Looney with some nice D.
When you need to double clutch to get the shot off, you know the probability is low.
And here's Green from the arc. That one won't fall. He's 1 for 3 on the day. The Kings shooting just 38% in this quarter. DeRozan finds some space. And that one off the back of the rim and in. DeRozan's gotten his first points in this one.
Oh, I love that about DeMar DeRozan. He is so decisive. He's an assertive player. He is excellent at pulling up and burying these shots.
Now here's Butler. Back to Podziemski. 5 on the clock. Puts up a 3. Fires hitting the triple. Podziemski's gotten himself going with a triple. His first basket of the game. Pass to Levine. Overhealed. Oh, and the release was before the buzzer, but it's off target. And the first half comes to an end. We've got a close game going here. Warriors ahead. They lead by 1. And we'll be right back after halftime to get the third quarter underway.
And get ready for the fans half-court shot.
Second half of basketball is upon us, and we may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game we've seen so far. Stephen Curry having a dominant impact in this game.
Yeah, he's kind of been the floor general for them tonight. A lot of assists for him.
And it's a role we don't always see him in, but he's done a great job tonight getting the rest of his team involved.
And so in the game for the Kings, DeRozan and Murray in at the forward spot. Then it's Domantas Sabonis. Then there's Zach LaVine, and it's Ellis in at the point guard position. Brett, we're starting to see more players throwing alley-oops to themselves off the backboard. Did you ever do that?
In practice, maybe, but although I had some leaping ability early on, I never had the audacity to do it in a real game.
Now here's Podziemski. He's got 6. Here's Green. And stolen by Murray. Pass to Levine, driving to the basket. Levine flying in for the slam.
Explosive drive from Levine. It's tough to stop him when he's rolling downhill like that.
It's deflected. Here's the break. Let's go with a 3. And the rebound goes to the Warriors. Here's Podziemski. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Curry. Curry's got 6 assists in the game. 6 lead changes in a game that has a lot of character.
Yeah, both sides stepping up and making big plays.
Golden State has gone 6 for 12 from deep so far in this game. And there's a 3-second violation.
He just lost his head out there. It will happen if you're pushing a little too hard.
The Kings have gotten 2 of 4 shots to go since the break. Richard, something you notice about these Kings, they shoot plenty of threes.
And that's the modern game for you, B.A. But Sacramento shoots especially freely. You are right. And those shots often connect. So I doubt that trend changes for them anytime soon.
And it's the Kings with the ball. It's a three-point game. And another miss by Sacramento.
And I'm surprised that didn't go down. I mean, I'm sure he is too.
Levine with a steal. Ooh, Levine gets after it on the break.
Let me say, as a guy that used to dunk a little bit, his athleticism is just different. Levine is able to stay out ahead of everyone on that fast break.
No coverage that time. Curry's got 9. Just over 2.5 minutes gone by in the second half. Ellis passes to Levine. Out to the right wing. Here's Sabonis. They kick it out to Murray. Just 5 to shoot. Here's Ellis. He's got 6. Can't hit the corner 3.
Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the three-point line.
And here's Butler outside. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Curry. Curry's got his 7th assist of the game with that last one. Here's Levine. Out to Sabonis. And Sabonis slams it in.
Yeah, I like that he's not taking any chances there. Sabonis goes up strong with the finish.
Here's Curry. Outside for Butler. This one for 3. Another 3 for Golden State.
He's been playing great unselfish basketball, really putting the rock in the hands of the right shooters.
His court vision has been on display in this one. He's doing a tremendous job just orchestrating the offense beautifully.
You know, when it comes to Keegan Murray, it's his all-around presence that helps this team, Richard.
Yeah, he's a very talented glue guy. He doesn't make a ton of splash plays, but he is steady and consistent, and coaches love players like that.
Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
Hey, Brian. No surprise here. Stephen Curry hopes to be a Warrior for life. He said being a part of a group of legends that have played for one franchise, established a culture, and won at the highest level, and did it with a lot of different roster combinations, I don't ever take that for granted. Brian, what a run.
Yeah, it is a great run, and he's been the foundation, Allie. Thank you. Green with a screen on DeRozan. Butler finds Green. The 3 from Curry. The rebound by Murray. Kings trail by 4. DeRozan off the bounce. Tipped. Oh, it's stolen by Butler. Fires the 3. The shot by Pajemski, no good. Sabonis outside. Murray from outside. They grab their own miss. Lets it go from deep. That drops. And it comes off an assist from Levine. And it's now just a 1-point Warrior lead. And at the close of the third quarter, still a close game. Both teams putting up points in a hurry. And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist of the game.
This is the definition of team chemistry. I love to see this kind of communication and connection between teammates leading to the perfect pass.
Serving it up on a platter, that is a beautiful dish. And 2 teammates on the same page, woo.
And with 3 quarters behind us, we'll start the 4th in what is still anybody's ball game. Curry and Hield to the sharpshooting backcourt. Gary Payton II is out there with Jonathan Kuminga. And it's Jackson Davis in at the center position. That's the Warriors 5.
This is what Hield does. Exceptional at spacing the court with his 3-point shooting.
Left side Curry. From deep. Curry rises up and hits the 3. And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The hustle stats for the Warriors.
They've been defending with excellent anticipation all game long. Just look at how many times they've managed to get their hands on the ball.
And they've also been so active defensively, getting deflections, forcing turnovers, and scoring off of them.
And it's Gary Payton II with a foul. That's his first foul.
Yeah, he tried to gain position, but couldn't quite get there.
And the Warriors making a change here. 1 minute in now in the 4th quarter. Over to the wing. Pass to Ellis. Clock at 6. Late clock here. The Kings need to get one up. Ooh, had a nice open look right there.
That's exactly the kind of shooting you need down the stretch to win games.
Drive by Curry. Here's Kuminga. Kuminga soars in for the slam. Man, he makes it look easy.
This man sees everything on the court. Curry just dropping dimes out there.
And the basket by Monk.
And this is just typical of him. Always making an impact at crucial moments in the game.
And his team needs every bit of his production if they want to pull this one out. It is neck and neck here in the final period.
Here's Monk. Pass to LaRavia. Three-pointer. No good.
Working smarter, not harder. He anticipates where the ball is going and beats the bigger guy to it.
The shot by Podziemski, no good. And so Monk will bring it up for the Kings. They trail by 6. And Levine throws it down.
Well, Levine is fired up tonight and having no trouble finding points for his squad.
Levine against Kuminga. That one is off. For Sacramento, they've gone 3 of 4 in the fourth and looking confident on offense. Offensive rebound. Monk for 3. Drops in the 3.
Some players shrink when the pressure's on, but he lives for these moments.
The ball's knocked loose. Now the Kings in transition. Here's Ellis. Pass to Valanciunas. To take the lead. It's rebounded by Golden State. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. Here's Kuminga. Wow, Kuminga gets back in a flash.
Transition basketball, the most reliable way to generate easy looks.
Yeah, when you hustle on the break like he does, good things tend to happen.
Here's Monk on the take. Pass to Valanciunas. That one falls. Valanciunas has got his first points of the game.
And Valanciunas' teammates love seeing him come up huge, knowing he's ready to score when called upon.
Coach shot no good. Sacramento has gone 3 of 6 from downtown so far in the fourth. Monk finds Levine. A little over 3.5 minutes in the books now in this fourth quarter. Here's LaRavia. Pass to Ellis. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Ellis.
Oh no, that was a huge turnover. That cannot happen at this point in the game.
Both teams will make substitutions. Oh, got that bucket in no time at all. Podziemski's got 10 points here in the second half.
And what kind of defense was that? You can't give up wide open threes like that. What are you doing? Answering the call. Zach LaVine, he wants the ball late. He wants to be the go-to guy.
Here's Curry. Pass to Butler. And he buries it.
Talk about stepping up in a big way.
What a huge play coming through when it matters most.
The deep 3 from Levine. Oh, he nails it. Oh, what a sensational bucket. That brings him within 1. To the inside, DeRozan. Now here's Levine. Levine challenging. Yeah!
LaVine is taking upon himself to be the man in crucial moments. He's that kind of clutch player.
And here's Butler outside. Money from deep.
This is Jimmy Buckets at his best. Rising to a challenge and delivering for his team.
On the wing, Murray. Here's Sabonis. Money.
Keeping them in this. Sabonis showing no fear, taking the big shot.
And here's Podziemski. Pass to Curry. To the cup, Curry. And we're going to overtime. A riveting defensive play to keep him alive. Glad to have you with us as we get going in overtime. Neither team giving an inch in this game. Curry and Pods make up the backcourt. Down low, it's Draymond and Looney. And it's Butler in at the 3 spot. The Warriors shooting 54% from the field so far in this one. Offensive rebound. Outside Pajemski. Looney, a screen on Levine. Second chance effort. Oh, he clanks that one off the back iron and it falls. And the Warriors lead by 2.
Gotta fight harder to get over those screens.
Yeah, as soon as these guys feel contact, they are just disappearing like they're not even there. You gotta show some fire and keep defending.
Here he goes. He's got it going on. Now 7 for 10.
He is getting everything he wants. The defense is seemingly powerless to slow him down. It's sad.
Sabonis outside. And it's good. Credit Levine with the assist.
Clearly, Sabonis has that shot dialed in before he even gets the ball. He catches it and shoots it with a quick release.
And here's Curry for 3. And Domas Sabonis pulls it down. Sabonis has got his 6th rebound on the night. Levine with it. Now Pajemski defending. Out to Sabonis. And another Sacramento 3.
Showing off those playmaking skills, Levine keeps his head up, makes the easy play.
Pajemski with it, working on Sabonis. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. That'll belong to Domantas Sabonis.
At the line for the Warriors.
And he does get the second one. And that narrows the gap to 1. About 90 seconds off the clock at extra time now. They kick it out to Murray. And the Kings with another 3.
Look at Murray stepping up big time. I mean, we know he wants to be a trusted scorer when they need a bucket, and he shows it.
Basket counts. Here's Ellis. Levine passes to Murray. Here's Ellis from behind the arc. They get it back. Tries the spin move. Pass to DeRozan. Clock at 2 over Butler. And it's DeRozan missing. The Warriors have gone 3 for 6 from the floor here in OT. Now here's Pajemski. He's covered by Levine.
When you got bounce like Levine, you're always a threat to get your hand on the ball when you contest.
DeRozan outside. Murray, a screen on Looney. Here's DeRozan into the lane. And it's good.
There are guys that can take that shot, and there are guys that can make that shot. DeRozan loves having the ball in these big moments because he understands how to deliver.
Pass to Pajemski. There's the 3. Rebound by Sacramento. Levine with it. Sabonis right side. Oh, it's stolen by Butler. The 3 is up. Not going to go that time. So it's the Kings taking the W in a close one. Things looked a little uneven for them down the stretch.